royal family should reinstate Prince Harry's military honours, and they should honour and respect whatever path they choose to take. And now, the qualification that I give behind my reasoning is that I'm a veteran, and as Prince Harry was, I served in Afghanistan on the ground, did 2 tours, just the same as Prince Harry. And actually, one of the tours that he was on overlapped with one of mine.
Really?
Now, anyone that served will tell you that the Iraq and Afghan conflict, no matter your political view, it was horrendous.
Yes.
The toll on your mental health, the toll on those who didn't come back, the families, life and limb. Now, Prince Harry, let's not forget, he did two of those tours. So I believe he's paid his debt to his country. And if you look all throughout history, the physical security of a nation and its citizens have been guaranteed by young men and women who have been willing to go put their lives at risk and pay the ultimate price, which he has done. So before anything else, I do urge people to never forget that and to remember that. Are
you surprised by how easily and how quickly that has been overlooked?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, I am now. Thanks to you, I'm flipping reeling. You're absolutely on it.
I lost, so another similarity I have with Prince Harry is that I lost my mum at a young age, so I understand what it feels like. And the statements that they're kind of blaming this on Prince Harry not taking it well, not taking his mother's loss, I think that's a real slap in the face to a man who served on the ground. He was a platoon commander. He led men in action, on men and women. So on his first tour, and then on his second tour, he was an Apache pilot. So the thought that everyone blaming Meghan and saying that a man who has done such incredible things under the intensity of combat cannot make his own decisions is ludicrous.
Can I ask you a tricky question? And if you don't have an answer to it, then don't be embarrassed to say so. Because I think a lot of us with no military service, which is of course almost all of us, and then when you expand that to include people who didn't do a tour in Afghanistan or Iraq, it's almost everybody. How insulated was he by dint of his status from some of the dangers and realities that you, for example, would have been exposed to?
I can't.
Fair play.
To be honest, I can't speak. I can't give you an accurate answer because I didn't. It was a very well kept. His safety was guaranteed, but he was not insulated. I don't believe he was insulated.
Well, I mean, an IED or a missile attack upon a military base in Afghanistan is not going to be able to work out who's a member of the royal family and who isn't, is it?
Absolutely. So, in my view, I'd say no, he wasn't shielded. He was on the ground patrolling. Yeah. It was just that the only shielding he had was that the press weren't able to let anyone know. Otherwise, obviously, he would be a massive target. Now, on the second tour that he did...
Just let me pause you there, because obviously he would be a massive target, and that just puts a completely different complexion on their complaints about not being afforded royal protection on Civvy Street, doesn't it? Why would he be more of a target in a theatre of war than he would be outside a theatre of war? He's a target for the same reason, isn't he?
Yeah, so can I just
yes, of course you can.
Just touch on this point? I thought about the irony of the fact that here is a royal who fought for his country and risked his life to protect his country, who is now having his own protection withdrawn from him